Jiang Junian, what are you doing? Let me go. What am I doing? I'm doing what you did 3 years ago. No, Junian. That day was just an accident. An accident? I thought you were disappointed because I hadn't touched you for 3 years. No. Stop. You, let me go. We're already divorced. I haven't signed the papers yet. As your husband, I have the right to sleep with you, right? No. It hurts so much. Junian, do you know? This heart has always been beating for you. Bloodstains. OMG, Su Xiangnan is a virgin. I've told you I never got intimacy with you. Junian, I'm home. Did you make it clear to her? Not yet. She's asleep. We'll talk tomorrow. Damn it. Episode 2, The Mistress Comes to the Door. The next morning. How ridiculous. After 3 years of marriage, our first time sharing a bed was the night right before we divorced. Who called me so early? Hello. Excuse me. Is that Su Xiangnan? Yes, it is. Who is that? Would you mind coming out to meet me? I'm right outside your courtyard right now. Wait, that car behind her. Last night, Junian got out of this very car. Would it be convenient to go out and talk? The Italian Cafe. The menu here is all in Italian. Do you need me to read it to you? Iced Americano. Grazie. Heck, her pronunciation sounds perfect. So you like Americano? Junian often works overtime, so I usually make lattes for him. Her smile looks so familiar. Here's your coffee, please enjoy. Miss, you haven't introduced yourself yet. Ah, my apologies. I'm Baya, Junian's secretary. Mrs. Jiang, you must have seen me before. I joined Su Corporation 3 years ago. My achievements today are thanks to your father and Junian. My dad is all ready. Nurturing talents for the company is what Dad and Junian should do. If you simply want to express gratitude, there's no need to go out of your way. Mrs. Jiang, you're not involved in the company's affairs, so you're unaware. Su Corporation's current scale is also thanks to my efforts, Miss Bai. What exactly did you want to tell me? Then let me be direct. When does you plan to divorce Junian? He doesn't love you at all. You're not from the same world. Is this what Jiang Junian told you? Yes, Junian and I have been together for a long time. He loves me. If that's the case, did Jiang Junian tell you that I already signed the agreement yesterday? Oh, that's right. Miss Bai, I know Jiang Junian doesn't love me, but based on being his wife for 3 years, he may not like a woman like you. You stay right there. I'm not finished speaking. Miss Bai, please be respectful. Ah! It hurts. The child in my belly is Junian's. Junian, I'm sorry. We lost our child. The child. Don't be afraid, I'm here. Why are you with her? Junian, it has nothing to do with Mrs. Jiang. It was my fault for angering her. I just double-anted Mrs. Jiang to sign a company confidentiality authorization, but she insisted you come in person to sign. I got impatient and argued with her, accidentally slipping and falling. Silence. Junian, it's all my fault for not protecting our child. Don't cry, my dear. Xiangnan turns to leave. I thought you were an unyielding, chaste, and virtuous woman. You put on such an elegant and gracious front before me, but behind my back you can't get along with a young girl. I'm truly sorry about the child. I underestimated your methods. That blood-stained bed last night, did you pay to fake that? You. If you insist on thinking that way about me, I have nothing to say. But what Baya said today is not the truth. Not the truth? Then how do you explain this? Su Xiangnan, enough talk. Just sign over the formula authorization to me. Su Corporation started with fragrances years ago. The Dream Kiss is Su Corp's star fragrance brand. Junian, I will not sign over the authorization for the formula of Dream Kiss. The Dream Kiss was launched by my father on my mother's first death anniversary. It holds great significance for the Su family. What did you say? Perhaps you want to use it to maximize corporate profits, but I cannot agree. Su Xiangnan, stop playing tricks with me. You have no right to lecture me on company matters. I'm truly sorry Baya lost her child. You can discuss any compensation with me. But not this. Compensation? You think money can solve everything? Junian. Fine. Then compensate Baya by giving her a child. What are you thinking about? Haven't I satisfied you yet? I'm thinking about what kind of man you were when Yo-Yo liked you. You knew Yo-Yo? I was your wife for 3 years. It's not strange for me to inquire about things related to you. Did you ever inquire about me? Oh, that was why you wore that dress the first time we met. And you knew all my preferences. Did you think by doing that, you could become Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo is the only one in my heart. No one can replace her. Junian, if Yo-Yo saw you become like this today, she would be heartbroken. Shut up. Shut up. You're not worthy to mention Yo-Yo. Stay right there. Sign it. I won't. You have no choice. Junian, you can't. The pneumonia was already an ominous sign. If symptoms like vomiting blood and coughing up blood appear, it may mean the heart valve has aged, leading to failure. Is this the limit? Episode 5. The tenderness he shows others. Su Xiangnan, open the door. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Just the pneumonia didn't fully recover. Coughing for a long time can damage the blood vessels, that's all. Let me take you to the hospital. What? I'm fine. No need. What are you thinking? Aren't you going to compensate me? Baya had a miscarriage and was hospitalized. You should personally take care of her. Jiang Junian, isn't this going too far? With Baya hospitalized, I can hire the best caregivers for her. You don't need to treat me like this. Money? You sound quite arrogant. Did you earn a single cent in this household? Moreover, those caregivers are clumsy, nowhere near as attentive as you, the great Miss Su. Let me change clothes first. Yo-Yo is indeed his unspeakable secret. Are you trying to scald me to death? The doctor said you can't get cold after the miscarriage, so the foot bath water should be a bit hotter. Su Xiangnan, now that Junian isn't here, stop pretending. Are you going to wash up or not? After 8 p.m., there'll be no hot water downstairs. Junian, you're back. Junian, please persuade Xiangnan. She insists on helping me bathe my feet, but I feel awkward troubling her. Stay still. Go take a shower and get some sleep early. Catching a cold will make you sick. Why are you still standing there? Dump out the water. Don't bring milk for breakfast tomorrow. Baya gets stomach aches from milk. Junian, don't be like this. Xiangnan is tired too. Let her rest tomorrow. She's taken such good care of me this period. Leaving Shu Xiangnan? Mom? Chapter 6. Miss her, and you'll regret it. Jiang Juinian didn't expect his mother to show up at the hospital, and from the look on her face, Song Shiwei wasn't here to visit. She was here to wage war. What are you doing here? He asked, voice low. She didn't answer, not a single wasted word. Instead, she walked right past him and into the ward. Her eyes swept over Baya from head to toe, sharp as a blade. You think I don't know what you've been doing behind my back? Jiang's stomach tightened. Xiangnan, did she go to my mother again? But the moment he mentioned Xiangnan's name, Song Shiwei snapped. Don't you dare throw dirt on her. For this kind of petty filth, she wouldn't even need to speak. He tried to stop her, murmuring something about Baya needing rest. Song Shiwei didn't even slow down. No rush. I just need to get my hands dirty first. She turned her head. Xiangnan, the water. A basin of cold water appeared in Su Xiangnan's hands. The moment Baya's eyes landed on it, her expression changed. And then, the water came crashing down. Baya screamed, the icy shock ringing through the ward. Chaos exploded. Nurses rushed in, voices overlapping. Song Shiwei clapped her hands lightly as if dusting them off. Then she turned and walked out, leaving the mess behind. Downstairs in the cafe, mother and son sat across from each other. The silence was brittle. Finally, Jiang spoke first, voice tight. Mom, what the hell was that? Her eyes flashed. What was that? You tell me. What exactly are you doing? She didn't wait for him to answer. Your father owed Su Xiangnan's father a debt. He helped our family when we had nothing. And now, barely days after he's gone, you find someone new? Is this what you call loyalty? Jiang's jaw clenched. His temper flared. I don't need anyone telling me how to live my life. She brought up Xiao Yu. Gone. But never forgotten. Even if you don't like Xiangnan, you don't get to replace her with the first pretty face you see. Jiang's voice was low, dangerous. She's not a replacement, and this is none of your business. Song Shiwei scoffed. Aside from looking a little like her, what does Baya have that's worthy of you? Enough, he snapped, his hand slamming against the table. She stood, picking up her bag. At the doorway, she looked back just once. Miss Su Xiangnan again, and you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Jiang watched her leave, an uneasy weight settling in his chest. If it wasn't Xiao Yu, it didn't matter who it was. That's what he told himself. And yet, every time he saw Su Xiangnan, something twisted inside him. Something he couldn't name. A tangled knot of guilt and resistance. Chapter 7. The Dream. By the time Su Xiangnan got home, she was exhausted. Not just in her body, but deep in her bones. The housekeeper noticed instantly. Miss Su, are you all right? I'm fine. she said softly, the words barely a whisper. She didn't meet the woman's eyes. Go run me a bath. Steam curled through the bathroom, blurring the edges of the room. She sat in the tub, water lapping gently against her skin, but the warmth couldn't stop the tears from falling. Memories crashed in like waves she couldn't hold back. It was night. She was wearing a pale dress, walking alone down an empty street. She saw him. Jiang Junian, slumped against a wall, a bottle dangling loosely from his hand. Drunk beyond saving, yet his lips moved over and over. Xiaoyu, Xiaoyu. Before she could approach, he collapsed. That's when two shadows stumbled out from the alley. Two street punks, eyes sharp with opportunism. The tailored suit, the expensive shoes, they smelled money. Su Xiangnan pressed herself against the wall, fingers trembling over her phone, ready to call the police. The men searched him roughly, cursing under their breath. No wallet, no cash. But then one of them spotted it. A watch. Her breath caught. She knew that watch. Too well. Even in his drunken haze, Jiang's hand clenched around it, refusing to let go. Give it up, rich boy, one of them snarled, kicking him hard in the ribs. The other pulled a knife, its blade catching the streetlight in a cold glint, and aimed it straight at him. In that split second, her phone slipped from her grasp, clattering to the ground. The sharp noise cut through the tension. And then, a voice. Urgent. Desperate. Su Xiangnan! She gasped, eyes flying open. It wasn't the street anymore. It was him, right in front of her. Before she could think, she closed the distance, throwing her arms around him like she might never get another chance. Sometimes, wounds you thought had healed can be ripped open again by nothing more than a voice you once loved. Reader's question: do you think Jiang was truly drunk that night, or had he been waiting for her all along? Chapter 8. Past in the Wind. Jiang Junian's patience had run dry. What's your problem this time? His voice was like cold steel. Su Xiangnan froze, caught off guard. She opened her mouth to explain, but his next words struck her straight in the chest, bringing up the night she'd been found unconscious in the bathtub, gasping for air. He even smirked and called it a pathetic way to die. She didn't bother defending herself. I just fell asleep, too tired. But the truth was, she'd been dragged down by a dream she couldn't escape. A dream steeped in the shadows of the past. When she turned to leave, he caught her wrist. His fingers brushed over her skin and stilled. A scar, thin, raised, impossible to ignore. For a moment, his eyes flickered with something. Hesitation, concern. But she pulled her hand back before it could take root. You should go keep Baya company, she said flatly. She didn't have the strength for another fight, but his judgment was already written in his gaze. To him, she was the kind of woman who'd crumble at the first sign of pain, so far from the sunny, unshakable Xiaoyu he still clung to. 3 years ago, a blade flashed under the streetlight. Su Xiangnan's eyes widened in terror, but she stepped forward, shoving Jiang Junian behind her. The knife grazed her hand, warm blood spilling down her fingers. He thug flinched, startled by the sight of blood, but she didn't back away. She stood like a shield, fragile, trembling, but unyielding. In that moment, from behind her, Jiang Junian looked up and mistook her for Xiaoyu. He pushed through the pain, staggered to his feet, and wrapped his arms around her from behind. I knew it was you. Don't leave me again. So tell me, was Jiang Junian truly unable to let go of Xiaoyu? Or had he already fallen for Su Xiangnan without realizing it? Drop your answer in the comments. Old Flame or True Heart. Chapter 9. Everything I Did for You. Late at night in a bar, Jiang Junian dragged Lin Fengyu out of bed. I'm messed up. Dr. Lin raised an eyebrow, teasing, I thought it was your kidneys acting up. During their casual chat, Lin mentioned the secretary's miscarriage and hospitalization. Jiang Junian's face darkened instantly. He thought his mother had spilled the secret. But Lin shrugged. I told her. I overheard it when I checked in at the hospital. Jiang Junian froze. He'd misunderstood Su Xiangnan all along. Lin smirked again. You're not seriously planning to divorce and marry the secretary, right? You don't like those arrogant heiresses, but your wife, I've seen how she looks at you. There's love there. Jiang Junian lit a cigarette with a grim expression. Before he could take a drag, Lin snatched it away. What, lungs don't matter anymore? Does pneumonia make you cough up blood? Jiang Junian suddenly asked. Lin paused, then said, Pneumonia alone wouldn't be that severe. There could be other complications. Without another word, Jang Junian grabbed his coat and walked out. At the villa's entrance, a maid reported, "The madam left early." Jang Junian frowned. "So early?" "She goes out every day at dawn to buy tofu pudding for Baya." The maid scoffed. "Baya's no princess, she's just got princess syndrome." In the hospital ward, Su Xiangnan handed over the last bowl of tofu pudding. "Junian's getting you discharged soon. This is the last bowl. One more fall and you're done for." Baya sneered. Hearing it as a threat, "He promised to take me home. You can leave now." The bowl crashed to the floor. Su Xiangnan warned, "Don't get angry during your recovery. You could hemorrhage." Before she could finish, a slap came out of nowhere. At that moment, a hand caught Su Xiangnan from behind firmly. She turned, stunned. "Junian?" Chapter 10, Let Me Go. The elevator doors hadn't even closed. Jiang Junian grabbed hold of the door frame. Su Xiangnan frowned. "Why are you chasing me? I'm not running away." Jiang Junian hesitated to speak. She broke the silence first. "Baya lost her baby. She can treat me however she wants." His words got caught in his throat. Su Xiangnan took a document from her bag. "The authorization for Dream Kiss. I've signed it." But Jiang Junian knew deep down this wasn't what he really wanted. "Only after you sign can I give it to you." He opened the paper. It was a divorce agreement. "Let me go." Her voice was soft but heavier than any argument. Jiang Junian stayed silent for a long moment. "Fine." The elevator dinged as the doors slid open. Su Xiangnan turned and left. He stood frozen, clutching the agreement. Suddenly, bang! A loud noise shattered the silence. Jiang Junian's eyes shot up, expression fierce. "Su Xiangnan!" She collapsed unconscious on the floor. Was this a coincidence or fate striking back? Choose one in the comments. 1. Coincidence. Just her body too weak, purely accidental. 2. Inevitable. Suppressed for too long, her body finally gave out. 3. Test. She wanted to see Jiang Junian's reaction. 4. Turning point. This marks a new chapter in their relationship.